It's me again. Painty over the Lindsay. What? Listen, I've heard some pretty devastating news today. I don't want to freak anybody out, but apparently Ringo Starr is claiming Paul McCartney died in 1966, November. That's right. And the Paul McCartney that's been seen ever since then is a lookalike. And I think his name is Ed Sheeran. Something like that. Could it be true? Does that look like Chris Cornell? Not that one. He just looks creepy. But this one. I think the nose needs a little work. What do you think? Fine, I'll leave it alone. Perfect. I didn't feel like messing with it anyway. I put orange in the background because when I think of Chris Cornell, I think of Soundgarden. It's my biggest, fondest memories. And, I don't know, something about Soundgarden, black and orange, just pop out in my head. Maybe it's from that album, Super Unknown. Was there orange in it? Maybe I'm thinking Godsmack. Man, did I screw up. If I can't find somebody interested in taking it off my hands, maybe I'll give it away to one of you good folks. If you want it. We just got to figure out how I would give it away. If you have ideas, leave them in the comments and we'll try it. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Or maybe that one. One of those two. Maybe both. I don't know. I've had them both. This one I just finished, but I've been sitting on that one for a little while. Not sitting on it. Gross. But you know, sitting on it. So Paul McCartney apparently died in a car crash in 1966, according to Ringo Starr. And he being the only other living Beatle besides Paul McCartney, who's gonna argue that, contest it. They can't all be dead. Not every one of them. I mean, there's a lot of people, I'm sure, associated with the Beatles who could verify this or not. Where are they at? Come forward, folks. Come forward. But the guy who replaced Paul McCartney, the lookalike, also disappeared at the same time that Paul McCartney was in the car crash and supposedly passed away. There's no record of him after 1966 November. So, and why would Ringo Starr come out with this and say all this nonsense? Because he says he didn't want to go to his grave with the information. He's 74. I was born in 1974. I think he was 19 in 1974. Am I somehow related to all this? But I am a huge Beatles fan. See what this is? It was in my paintbrushes. I need new paintbrushes. I'm gonna be doing a Bob Marley painting real soon. It's just been one that I've been wanting to do, and a Stevie Ray Vaughan. And someone else suggested one too. Joseph, did you suggested one, right, Joseph? Hey, did y'all check out the Para X basement files? I put a link to the thing, to the Para X radio thing. Did y'all listen? Did y'all hear me? Did you hear me? Jenna, were you able to use that thing? I was supposed to record 3 promos for Jenna, but I only recorded 1. I only think I got... Wow, there was only 1, right? I need to do another one. I need to contact her and find out. Jenna. Sorry. My sister's name is Gina, so I say Gina. I need to find out what the second promo was so I can do that for you. Paul McCartney, a hoax. I mean, talk about if it was real. Guy falling into a beautiful life. I mean, the real Paul McCartney had already set it all up. And all he had to do was go in there and make it happen. Moon over Parador. Have you seen that movie? You should look it up. It's kind of the same thing. And The Dictator. Is that kind of the same thing? I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling and on and on and on and on and on. But yeah, I'm thinking about giving these two paintings away. We'll see. See if anybody's interested first. I know no one's interested in Willem Dafoe. Not even Hollywood. Just joking. Just joking, Willem. Just joking. And the Chris Cornell I just finished, so let's see what kind of a reaction it gets. Wings was a great band. Paul, Ed Sheeran. It's like Ed Sheeran corn cob or something like that. Did you read the article? Ed Sheeran, I want to say corn pipe. I know that's not it. It's not Ed Sheeran either. It's something like that. Correct me in the comments. It's not Ed Sheeran corn pipe or corn cob, but it's very close to that. Cornwall. Something like that. Anyway, so I've moved on. I finished that show Eureka. Very, very good show. I liked it. It was kind of funny, kind of interesting, kind of sci-fi, kind of out there, thriller, the whole thing. And I finished watching it. 5 seasons. And now I found something. What I did, my avenue that I cruise down when I'm looking for a show is I type in a show that I like with the words similar to in the search, and a bunch of shows pop up. And then I just go through and I go to YouTube and I watch the trailer for each one of those that seems like it might be interesting. This show I'm watching now didn't really jump out at me, but it popped out in the search when I did a search for similar to Eureka, and then another one for similar to Lost, and then another one similar to something else. And this show popped up in all 3 of those. Outlander or something like that. And so I checked it out on, and I wouldn't have in the, I watched the trailer, and it kind of was like, oh well, let's see, it's kind of scary, biological, agent type thing, and it's the CDC, and it's super good. I think there's only 2 seasons of it, and I'm on season 2 now. And if you're into that biological, that whole, what was it? Outbreak with the monkey. It's very similar to that. Okay, I'll put a link to it in the description. I'm gonna go now. I've been talking for about 10 minutes. Mama, do you have anything you'd like to add? Or subtract? There'll be no subtraction. I don't have a shirt on. Sorry. I don't do that on purpose. It's just like I'm cooking chicken in this room. It's super hot all the time, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm baking chicken in here. Except I'm the only chicken. Okay, so here's your assignment. Your homework for the week. Find out more about this Paul McCartney hullabaloo. Hullabaloo. And Share with me your favorite show I should watch. That's if it's like lost or interesting or funny. I'm not really into comedies as much as I used to. Not right now, anyway. I like more of the sci-fi, thriller, drama, mystery type thing. So if you got a show that's like that, I should check out. Let me know, because I'll watch it. I promise you I will. That's all I do. I put it on. I watch it 50-50 watch and listen, because I'm usually working, so I don't get to watch it. But I watch it enough to, I give it one of these. And then I go out of the line and I go, oh! And then I have to paint over that, and then I watch this for a little while. That make sense? Perfect. I'm Max Dean. Sorry if I seem like I'm out of there. I'm out of there. And I'm out of here. Out of what? Out. DJ Quick. Look it up. The song is called More. Or I think it's called Mo. M-O. And then the word P-U. There's a couple crooked letter. And then Y. Mo. Look it up. Listen to the lyrics. It goes, out of here. Out of what? Out. Talk at you later. Bye.